This video is basically me spewing out things that I just can't seem to let go of. And that is the belief that life begins at conception. I'm not trying to tell anybody what they should believe in or how to live their lives. I don't think that's anybody's business. Absolutely nobody's business. I just had this idea, and I was surprised that nobody else was talking about it. Not the pro-lifers or the pro-choicers. But picture this. Brenda gives birth to a baby. 3 months pass by. Brenda is at the supermarket with her baby. Another parent comes by talking about how cute Brenda's baby is. And they go, "Oh, how old is he?" And then Brenda says, "Oh, he's a year old." Obviously, this kid does not look anywhere near a year old. But because Brenda believes that life begins at conception, she believes that the minute her child was born, that he was technically 9 months old. It sounds ridiculous, and I don't think that a pro-lifer would say that their newborn child was 9 months old. But yet they still consider life to begin at conception. If the public actually followed this logic, birthdays, they would be obsolete. Or at least, it would be a joint celebration between the child and the mother. And of course, there's complications to this ideology. Some people don't even recall the day that their child was conceived. Some people have accidents. Also, nobody wants to think about their precious baby being a result of genital jousting. Also, something I forgot to mention. When people talk about their life, they go back to the moment they were born. You hear people say, "I've been alive on this earth for X amount of years." They're obviously not thinking about when they were in utero. They're admitting that they've been alive on this earth since the moment they were born. It seems out there, and that society would never cater to this belief. But a couple days ago, I saw an interview from 1989 of a non-binary person. The person's name was Toby, and they consider themselves genderless. And the woman interviewing Toby, her concern with Toby was that Toby didn't have a pronoun. Because back then, all you had was she and he. But now, look where we are. Non-binary people, they have they, or other sorts of pronouns. Because many people like Toby spoke up, said, "Hey, I'm neither a man nor a woman." And yes, to this day, there is a lot of scrutiny towards non-binary folk. But something that was once so extreme, becoming part of the mainstream, is nothing new. If there are parents out there that say that their child is way older than they actually are, people will actually start to listen. Although, I do see this having a ripple effect over how people perceive childcare. Obviously, a 3-month-old and a 1-year-old, they have differing needs. But this is all just a shower thought. I'm curious as to what you guys think. I'm gonna ask you guys to be civil, because in the end, it's just a conversation, not a presidential debate. That's all I have for today. Like and subscribe, ring that bell, and I will see you in the next video.